Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It is Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023. Drunk poker, 'tis near. Beer time. What? They finally pushed him around the bend, Martha. He's lost his damn mind. I have not lost my mind. Our pals at Collective Arts have come out with 3 beers, non-alcoholic beers. You say, what now? Why would... Listen, remember there's a rule. If you offer somebody beer, they say, no, I don't drink. That's the end of the conversation. Say it's like a pop or a coffee or something. That's it. But it's nice to have options, I believe. Now, I don't do dry January or dry February. I don't believe in such extremes like drinking every day for 8 years. That would be exceptional. But I do believe there should be options, non-alcoholic options, for the right times. And for people who do want to do a dry January or a dry February or a dry August, I don't care. If somebody wants to do that for their own selves, I think that's brilliant, and I think you should do it and enjoy it. I personally I need beer, but let's get into it. So we got the Hazy Pale Ale as part of our CABC, the Collective Arts Beer Club, the Buy Mon Beer Mon Con, but this is available at the LCBO. It's made with Mosaic, Citra, and Azaka hops, and it's 0.4%. I have a little tiny glass because it's a little tiny can. I am, actually, they have an IPA and a stout. I have the stout. I will get the IPA this week. It's supposed to be a hazy IPA, but again, I've met people, and the issues you can have with the haziness falling out, and I don't really care. It's flavor. Hazy's a look. Smells like a beer. Peachy, piney, orange. Let's get into it. Cheers, my friends, to non-alcoholic beer options, because sometimes maybe you just want to taste a beer. You don't need to get hammered. Or, well, I don't know why people would do. But anyways, I support your decision. Cheers. So I have very little experience with non-alcoholic beers. I did try some this summer, and then it kind of fell out. I was going to do a whole bunch of them, and then I just kind of went, I only got so much liquid I can take in, so I didn't do it. But this intrigues me because it's from our hometown pals here, so I'm always wanting to get in there. Definitely getting some berry notes from the Mosaic. Piney on the back, pithy orange peach. It's not outstanding. However, if I'm looking for a non-alcoholic option, it's certainly one of the better ones I've tried. And that's, it's nice. It does taste somewhat in the neighborhood of Hazy State, I think, is what they were shooting for, maybe. Their pale ale. I'll be interested to try the IPA and the stout. I know there's a lot of options, and I really should explore them. And I know my friend Beer Diversity, she's been going through a lot of different non-alcoholic options, and I think that's a good idea because realistically, I'm going to go pour a bourbon after this. But still, realistically, there needs to be this option in the world because people do enjoy the flavor of beer. Like, I enjoy the flavor. The flavor. I like the flavor of beer. I also like the alcohol in beer, right? There's no kidding. Let's not kid ourselves here. We know who I am. There's a whole blog post for you. But I think this is a good idea. And I think, Collective is big enough, behemouthy enough at this point, that they should be producing stuff like this because it's a whole other segment of the population, right? You appeal to another segment. It's decent. And I'm not calling it out, and I'm not saying it's not good. But, if you're going to give me this or Good Monster, I want to drink Good Monster, right? Or even Hazy State. But if I was having a non-alcoholic, I said butt a lot today. There's a lot of butts going on. But. I'm just looking at myself. If you're going to give me an alcoholic option, say, I got this in the fridge, I'd be like, okay, cool. Like, that's what I mean. So these options they're not going to compete with beer. They're not going to compete with beer, not for a lot of us. But what they do give you is an option. You got to go to a kid's birthday party, and maybe you shouldn't be bringing triple IPAs. I don't know. Apparently not. Now I can't go back to the birthday parties. But, still. But, interesting. I'll do the IPA and the stout too, and then at least there you go. Available at the LCBO. There's lots of non-alcoholic options. Explore what's right for you. I know there's different things out there, people doing it, but it's good. I will try it again. Let me say that. I will give this another shot, and I will report back to you guys. But for now, yeah. Cleans the palate off, and let's get going for the night. All right, go Leafs, go. Cheers, my friends. Enjoy your evening. I'm enjoying mine when I get a beer, but, still, quenched my thirst. Cheers. It's intriguing because it's decent, but it's like decaffeinated coffee. I'm like, for me, what's the freaking point?